Hello and welcome to the Chessbait Drivecast. I don't know what happened. I think something messed up on my phone. So I had to restart this recording, and I'm already halfway through getting to work. So this is going to be a lot shorter than the other ones, which means a lot of the gameplay is going to be really sped up instead of being slowed down. Which I guess in my case, less work for me. Getting back to the topic at hand, I was talking about how this episode of the Chessbait Drivecast. Oh yeah, welcome to the Chessbait Drivecast, where I messed up my intro the second time because I forgot that I stopped recording the first time. Anyways, welcome to me talking about my channel and having an update. I'm gonna go back to the Trash Taste podcast, talk about them because I've talked about a lot of things that they've covered, and I'm a big fan of all three people in there. And I just kind of want to talk about how the channel's going. Not Trash Taste, my channel personally. Just been in Seashaw. We've had a couple of changes throughout the year. I've had to learn how to not do good Photoshop, but just Photoshop that's decent enough to where I can have borders for my episodes. You guys noticed that stuff for Paper Mario, and I tried to do it with Mario Kart. I don't know when this is coming out, so it could be before or after I've done all that. It's really inconsistent. I've been needing to do all this stuff in ahead of time, so that way I can personally relax. And even if I don't, if I'm not able to relax, I can at least, at least I can stay ahead of the curve and not fall behind like I did last year. I will admit that all the times that I said I, kept falling behind, it was because I didn't really have the willpower to push on forward and keep trying, keep making videos or whatnot. And admittedly, because I kept trying hard on YouTube, I kind of fell behind on other things. But now that I have to, not that I have to, but now that I'm wanting to upload 5 times a week, every day during the weekdays, it's really changing the way that I approach things. I mean, technically, I only have to upload 3 videos per week. It's just, it's a little different. Paper Mario, it's Paper Mario. I mean, if you guys enjoy what I'm doing, it's really nice. I stopped doing the voices a long time ago, unfortunately, because they're fun to do. It's really annoying to do in the middle of the night, and when sure, I'm always loud, and I've learned that through editing all of my videos, and I really don't like the way that I sound. That's just that, and there's a lot of things that I would like to change, but I mean, I've already started Paper Mario. I kind of have to end it, which I am very close to doing so. I finished recording the main series. I just gotta finish up some bonus videos because, oh my gosh, why are you going that fast? Sorry, you guys probably heard that. Yeah, Paper Mario, it's gonna be the first series where I actually do my bonus video on, because there is some bonus content that I did promise to do. Unlike Undertale and Deltarune, which admittedly, like, everyone's already done so many videos on it, and the game's kind of dead. Okay, not that the game's dead, but the fandom isn't, the internet isn't really going crazy about Megalovania anymore. That's really all it is. And I don't know, maybe if Undertale and Deltarune, if they get a chapter 2, I'll make a bonus video for each of them, just to maybe not catch everyone up, but to, continue the hype, to give the encouragement to Toby Fox, who's been working his butt off. Probably, I mean, his indie game got him probably millions of dollars, which, he could basically do whatever he wants for a while, but, he does want to continue the story. He is genuinely trying, and I don't know, I wish I had that kind of willpower. I'm not saying I don't have the creativity, because I certainly do have a bunch of things that I want to do. It's just I don't have the time and the means to do it, and I don't know if it would be creative enough for all of you guys. Like, I don't want to spoil anything. Like, there's so many ideas that I've wanted to do, but like, I would have to basically drop everything else that I'm doing and sacrifice anything, any kind of stable life or a job that I had just to try something a little more creative. And it's not a risk that I'm really willing to take, especially in a YouTube environment that's so saturated, so filled up. Like, I genuinely started thinking about how Twitch became the new YouTube, because Twitch had a bunch of new creators starting to pop up again. Or they they basically allowed creators to flourish a lot more than YouTube because, one, it's live streaming, so people can do it whenever they want, and sure, like, they can do it consistently, and it's just YouTube, but growing much faster. And I don't really feel bad for Twitch because Twitch is just as bad of a devil as YouTube is. As much as I do dislike YouTube, at least it's, I wouldn't say it's consistent. No. The way I want to put it is YouTube, the way that they punish creators is, or how do I say this? The way that they demonetize, I swear, this is going to get the yellow button just for me bad-mouthing YouTube. Hello, Sushin Wojcinski, please don't do that. I would very much like to not get paid, but at least get my voice out without having the money inflow just absolutely being cut. But Twitch is, I'm just going to start with Twitch because they are the bigger problem. They just like to cut everything. If there is any kind of problem, they don't like to go cold turkey. They like to go turkey that's been in the vacuum of space for about a good million years, and then even so, they put it in like 1/1000th of a degree above absolute zero, and that's about where they are in terms of the severity. I don't know why I try to make that kind of analogy. It was just a really poorly done analogy. So whenever something bad happens, I know that the whole Simp controversy has already passed, and I already mentioned it in a previous Drivecast episode that most likely there's probably been some kind of rule change, or Twitch has made it worse somehow, and I don't know. Twitch is the type of platform that really doesn't know what they're doing half the time, and because of that, it's really hard to tell if I don't know. It's a really unstable platform. That's all I'm saying. The only reason it stands so well is because of the big creators that are on it. I mean, seriously, like I watch Mario Kart videos. I'm a big fan of Mario Kart, the same way that a lot of my friends are Smash fans, and I don't really support them with bits, my favorite creators with bits or whatnot, and sure, I probably should be doing that, that's on me, but I do genuinely like to go on streams and watch people play Mario Kart, just because it's fun for me, and the creators get enough of a following to, you know, to at least get a, how do I say this, they get enough of a following to where, you know, they have a stable life, and I don't know where I was going with this. YouTube is a lot more inconsistent. YouTube likes to ban people for no reason whatsoever. They like to demonetize videos for no reason. And by no reason, I mean, like, sometimes they do ban videos for being really sensitive, and sometimes they don't, which means nobody really knows if they upload a video on, like, kind of sensitive topics, whether they'll get paid or not, because sometimes YouTube allows some really horrendous things, and sometimes YouTube doesn't. I recently found out that there's a bunch of different types of YouTube videos that are, how do I say, not safe for work, in a lot of ways, and YouTube somehow allows it for some reason. I don't care if you call it educational. That kind of stuff should at least be, should be age restricted. Yes, I do mean legitimate R18 stuff that involve certain topics that I won't mention so I don't get demonetized. They are on this platform, and they are easily found, and they are not age restricted, whatsoever. However, if a small creator has, like, even the slightest bit of, like, raunchiness because they mentioned one dirty joke, then the immediate age restriction, immediate ban, or shadow ban. I remember when shadow banning was such a big talking point on YouTube, especially with creators like, especially Great Under A and Leafy. I mean, Leafy had a bit of a resurgence lately. I don't know if he's still uploading, but him coming back was a big talking point on YouTube for a while, so I will ignore that. But Great Under A, sure, his videos, they weren't, because he wasn't uploading consistently, he wasn't talked about as much, and because of that, the shadow, it kind of compounded the shadow banning. But on the other hand, there's no parking spaces. But at the same time, because of the topics that he talked about were a little, how do I say this? Not exactly the most family friendly, and he approached topics in a way that wasn't exactly the most, it was a little extreme at times, and obviously that was the whole point. He was supposed to sound funny when he was saying that, but YouTube apparently doesn't like it, so they decided to axe him. Well, I would love to talk about my channel as an update. Didn't really talk about my channel as much, did I? I just kind of kept rambling on about YouTube and the problems with it, because I really don't have anything else to talk about. I would talk about the education system, but if I could remember, I will talk about it next time. If I don't, then oh well. I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Chessbait Drivecast. I actually gotta head out. See you guys then. Peace.